Hello. So for my phishing project, I chose to do Netflix. Um, I did two SQL injections, which were the drop table and delete users or delete from. And I also implemented, or yeah, I used two different tactics to get these to phish people, and one of which was an email that I made look like a Netflix email, and the other one was a an email from like an unknown number, all to just simulate someone or to phish someone that isn't really paying attention or not thinking about it because it looks real. So if you're not really paying it perfect attention, it could definitely happen. Like someone could get phished. For so we're gonna start off with an email. Here's the email. I took this straight from a Netflix email that I got where they use cheers. And so some people use best, some people use thanks. So I used something like cheers, which is exactly what they have. So again, to like the naked eye, someone who gets Netflix emails regularly isn't going to think of anything. Nothing looks out of the blue. There's a Netflix photo, and the this button right here is the exact same. So I said Netflix is requiring all users to log in and reset their password. So click on this to reset your password and brings you to this. Looks exactly like Netflix. It is Netflix, but it's not. This is my phishing website. So here we're going to do phishing@gmail.com and we'll do test as the password. So we sign in, brings you right to the real Netflix page now. It looks like you logged in since it moved somewhere, even though it really didn't log you in. Over here, you can see it says sign in. So we go over to my database. Boom. We have your info. Now I added this as well so that we blocked out the password, even though I'm not using real information. Um, so I blocked that out and I didn't really use any big tools or techniques to get this. I just had to make a SQL database and then I made a table inside of it. And I just have two varchars, a username and a password. Set a limit so someone can't have like a huge username or password. It's 255 characters per. And yeah, that's all I need to do. And I linked the database in my PHP. You can see that right here. And with this. So yeah, connected that and now I can get people's usernames and passwords. So now I'm going to move on to my next way of getting a victim to fall for my phishing was messages. So here we've got a random number. And down here, see, we've even got the tiny icon of the Netflix. It says Netflix. Someone's not really going to think about it. So you click on this, brings you to your login once again. So we'll do phishing number 2, same password, test. Press enter. We sign in. Brings you right back to real Netflix page. And we'll go over to my database, refresh, and we got them again. We got their info. And let me show you the way I coded the passwords being blocked out. I just found this little bubble on Google and just put that in there. I mean, I could use stars, any characters, honestly, but I wanted it to look like passwords do. Um, so yeah, now moving on to my SQL injections. So we're gonna go back over here to the the login. So this is still my phishing site. And we'll start with delete from users. So this is going to delete just the users in the table. It's not going to delete the table, just the users. So we'll do delete from users and we'll put in some password, sign in. Now when we head back here, you see we still have the info, but once we refresh, all of the info in the table is now gone. That's a SQL injection right there. It's not, this is malicious code. You don't want this to actually be in any code, like on a actual website where you have login, like on Netflix real site, I'm sure there's no way that you can delete anything in their database. Actually, 100% sure. So yeah, I just did this by having the query handling, and here just that's the drop table. Here's the delete from. So yeah. Now if we go over to back over to here, we'll now do my second SQL injection. I did the second because it's kind of a pain to restart, but we'll put something in here for now so that we can have something in the database just to show. But if we go here and we do drop table users, users is my table name. I put in any password, the password doesn't matter. As long as this username is the malicious code, it's going to work. So we sign in here with drop table user, and again, brings you right to the Netflix. Now when we go back into the database and refresh, my table will be gone. So we have the table still. And once we press refresh, the table is now gone. As you can see, I still have the database, but there's no table. We'd have to create another one if we wanted to have a table. But yeah, that's a SQL injection. It's malicious code. I'm altering the database through the login, which should never be the case. And so yeah, that is my phishing project. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time doing it. Probably the best project I've done so far. Thank you for watching.